I did what I had to do for the good of our family, Cersei said. They were endangering everything we've built. Silence. Tywin spoke quietly, but it cut through the room like a knife. Cersei waited for him to speak further. He didn't. He just stared at her. It went on so long she began to squirm where she was standing in front of the desk. It was for the... Silence, he said again. You do not get to speak. You are no daughter of mine. Cersei recoiled as if she'd been slapped. He simply stared back at her with his lips slightly curled before continuing. You have no idea what you've done. I have no other recourse in this matter. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. Cersei opened her mouth to speak, but was interrupted when Tywin's fist slammed into the desk. Don't. He pinned her with another look. She finally got the hint. This is what's going to happen. You're going to confess to what you did and claim you acted in a fit of insanity. Cersei's face grew red and she once again tried to speak, but Tywin ignored her and kept going. Then you will share the same fate as Eddard Stark. Well, if Tywin were alive, she wouldn't have blown up the Sept, because those Sparrow idiots wouldn't have gotten as far as they did. Tywin intended to teach Tommen to be a good king, and Tommen was a much more amenable child than his psycho brother Joffrey. With Tywin as regent and hand, the military arm of the Church of the Seven wouldn't have been given the space to develop. And if perchance they had gotten their hands on Cersei, Tywin would have torn the place down to get her out. Yes, he made his father's mistress walk naked through the streets of Lannisport, but he would never allow his daughter to suffer this kind of public humiliation. That aside, if somehow all those things had happened anyway, it's hard to imagine Cersei pulling such a thing off, especially the imprisonment of Tommen, without Tywin getting wind of it. If she had done it, I think at the least he would have packed her up and shipped her back to Casterly Rock, never to be allowed back in King's Landing. If Tywin was somehow resurrected when Cersei blew up the Sept, his immediate reaction would be, "The hell did you do?" If he has survived the aftermath of Purple Wedding in the first place. Cersei wouldn't be in a position where she thought blowing up the Sept with her political and religious enemies congregated in there. The Faith militant would have been dealt with and the Tyrells would be allies on a short leash. What made Tywin such an effective politician is that he knew that there is a time to go scorched earth on your enemies, and salt the earth for good measure, and then there's a time to meet your former opponents/current allies halfway. The Tyrells wanted the crown and were willing to do damn near anything to keep it. Sure, Tyrion was sacrificed, but they also got rid of Joffrey, who was constantly shooting the Lannisters in the foot with his idiocy. Tywin either figured it out and accepted it, or he would have eventually figured it out and shortened the Tyrells' leash and let them know that he knows and is willing to make things very uncomfortable for them if they so much as step a toe out of line. The Tyrells are on a house of cards. They need the Lannisters if they are to keep the crown and stay in power after their Renly stunt, and they know it. Tywin would use that. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.